On the opening kickoff. That is a rough start for the kicker and his team as the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. He's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun. Young. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Young. He'll check this down to the running back. It's a pickup of 12. It's a Carolina 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. Now Young going to keep it himself. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. That's going to be caught. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark. But he is short. They've held him on 4th down.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
McBride is the motion man. A first snap, and Murray goes to the air. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. That's one. McBride is the motion man. 2nd down, Murray. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 3rd down, Murray. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. A pickup there of 13. It's an Arizona first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
McBride is the motion man. Murray now on second down. Room to maneuver at the 35. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Look wide, get this one complete, and he's into the end zone. K.J. Hamler, touchdown, Arizona. His 12th touchdown of the year. The PAT, up and good. And the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Young. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Young. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And that is incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On 4th down, Young. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
Murray going to hand this to Benson. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
On 2nd down, Murray. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. McBride is the motion man. Murray from the gun on third down. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Cardinals will extend to a 10-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Young. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Panthers.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Young. That's to the left side, hauled in by Legette.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. To throw, Young. Open man is Kadarius Toney, the former Giant. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. To throw is Young. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
That is caught, and he's in. Kadarius Toney. Touchdown, Panthers. Now we'll get a 2-point try here as Young gets the offense lined up. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That'll work. He'll get in for the 2-point conversion. And the deficit is cut down to just 2. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. McBride is the motion man. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. 2 minutes to go, first half in a 2-point game. We'll have more from Glendale after this. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Big Ace open, Big Ace open.
From the gun, it's Murray. Taking off, and the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one.
Hey, Ace, Ace, Ace. Hey. Omaha, Omaha. Green, green, green.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Murray. He's got his tight end, that's McBride. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
McBride is the motion man. On 2nd down, here's Murray. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Out of the gun, it's Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
The Cardinals line up for a punt. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. He's going to look for the home run ball.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Hey, hold on. Hey, no stop! No stop! No stop!
Receiver in motion, going right. On 1st down, it's Murray. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Big Ace!
3rd and 2. Now Murray. That's caught downfield by McBride. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. The field goal unit is out for the Cardinals. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we have hit halftime here on a Monday night as we send you to our studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1-1. Hey, ace. 2-2.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. They're not content, Mike, here just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that, they're going to find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
McBride is the motion man. First down throw for Murray. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Receiver in motion, headed left. Again, it's Murray. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10.
Hey, shit. Come on.
McBride is the motion man. On 3rd down, Murray. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is caught. What a throw. A.J. Hamler. Touchdown, Cardinals. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. Young to throw on 1st and 10. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the gun, it's Young. They go back to Leggett. He's got another one.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Young. That's to the right side and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And it'll bring up second down. To throw is Young. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play. From the gun here on third down, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On fourth down, Young. That's going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
What you got? Big ace.
McBride is the motion man. Now a second down throw for Murray. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd and 6.
What? Shit.
McBride is the motion man. Murray from the gun on third down. He'll try and get there on the ground. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Hold on, Buzz. Hey, easy.
They'll send him over to the left. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal. Slot man in motion left. And he's got another one. K.J. Hamler. Touchdown, Arizona. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game and number 14 for the year. The extra point is good. And the Cardinals will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll take it at the 12. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
at the 45-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Young. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Young. Working free downfield. It's Kirk. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Young. And he's going to be taken down. A sack on what likely will wrap up play in this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. On 2nd down, Young. That one taken in right side by Legette.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. Here's Young. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line. Now Young. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And that's going to be incomplete. They roll the dice, 4th and goal, but they're going to wind up being turned away by the defense.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Now he'll run.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. McBride is the motion man. Murray now on 2nd down. That's taken in by the running back, Benson.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. McBride is the motion man. Second down, Murray. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Mike, you know what we used to call those plays? No, 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 yes. Because that's exactly what was going through the mind of the coach on the sideline when the quarterback decided to throw that ball into really tight coverage.
So, a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. To throw again is Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he will score. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. No problem there on the extra point. And the Cardinals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
To the ground, a 1st down run. He'll only be able to get the 47-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Room to run inside the 40. A big play for the Panthers. 39 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock.
Let's go now.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. So now the Panthers and Young will attempt the 2-point conversion. Now they'll set up to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. McBride is the motion man. On 1st and 10, Murray. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He's got it at the 3. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point is good. And the Cardinals are going to extend their lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. That one incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
So it's a win for the Cardinals, and it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win here in the desert for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.